welcome again to another exciting episode of So You Want a Crypto. Today, Civic, number 152 on CoinGecko's ranking. 163 million market cap, 57 million, 0.7 in 24-hour trading volume. Currently at 24.5 cents, roughly. Ethereum token. All right, so in the last 7 days, we're up 35%. 14 days, we're up 80%, and 100% on the month. There are 1 billion coins, 670 in circulating supply. And I believe there's 333 million that the Civic team has that they use for their promotions and stuff. Civic, picture a wallet only better. Keep your verified identity private. Store and send Bitcoin safely, protected by a $1 million guarantee. Get the Civic Wallet, a wallet that doubles as an identity card. Use Civic Wallet to validate your identity for purchases, logins, and access to gated spaces, or use it to store and send and receive Bitcoin. Create your secure digital identity. Verify your identity once. Use it again and again. Civic gives you the flexibility to only share your identity information with companies that you trust. Protecting your privacy is your priority, and it's ours too. Civic. $1 million protection, verify, protect, and pay. It meets identity-based private key management, privacy-focused, compliant. For business side, it reduces fraud and onboards users faster. AI-powered identity verification combined with human review to ensure that your users are real always. Government identity document verification. KYC checks over 4,500 identity documents across 195 countries with biometric liveness verification, phone and email verification. Identity verification and for business and government. A seamless onboarding experience for your users is not only a win for them, but a win for you. Reduces fraud, speeds up the onboarding process, stays compliant with regulations, KYC, and the Foreign Asset Control, or the Office of the Foreign Asset Control. Pay as you go. Get started with identity verification by Civic. Flexible apps, wallets, website. Civic also offers Health Key by Civic. Carrying proof of your COVID-19 status is now just as important as carrying your keys and ID. Health Key enables you to simply link your test results and vaccination status directly to your phone. That's awesome. I've traveled extensively, and I know, like, going to Africa, you got to have like a yellow fever and this and that, and Asia. It depends on where you go, but you got to carry stuff with you. If this gets adopted, this is amazing, especially for business travelers that have to do that regularly. HealthKey gives you and the places you want to visit the tools to quickly and safely get back to connecting with communities and rebuilding our public life. Coming spring of 2021. All right, we're going to watch a short video.
HealthKey by Civic allows travelers, employees, students, and anyone else to privately share their COVID-19 test or vaccination status in daily life and across borders. Test results and vaccination status are established with verified medical providers and encrypted securely on a mobile device. This status is easily shared when boarding a plane, entering a school, or returning to work. With many COVID-19 tests available and dozens of vaccines currently in development, organizations need to be prepared to confirm health status and comply with country-specific regulations. HealthKey by Civic is reusable and privacy compliant, allowing individuals to confidently prove their test and vaccination status around the corner or around the world. HealthKey by Civic is powered by Identity.org, an open-source, non-profit identity marketplace. Join us in getting travel, work, education, and daily life back to normal.
Personal, business, enterprise, governments. Get started only takes minutes. Download and get verified with the Civic Wallet. Upload. This is big. Where can you use your Health Key by Civic? Retail stores, groceries, offices, restaurants, travel, public spaces, schools, gyms. And then here are some frequently asked questions. They are compliant with the GDPR, California Consumer Privacy Act of 2018, and HIPAA in the United States. Civic partners. We see AB, InBev, Budweiser, RAC Wellness, Anheuser-Busch, InBev, and Civic. About Anheuser-Busch and Civic. So they've worked together, and they created a vending machine that you can use your Civic, here it is right here, ID for age verification to get a beer. The current age verification landscape, approximately 90% of countries in the world have a minimum legal drinking age. The legal drinking age in the United States is 21. AB InBev strongly believes that its products are not to be consumed by underage drinkers. So, they promote, support, and implement programs, public policies, and campaigns to prevent, discourage, and reduce underage drinking. Specific requirements regarding age verification and other measures to ensure the company's marketing, communications, and products do not reach underage consumers can be found here. So the benefits of Civic are a proof of age means no burden of data storage and the risks that come with it. Civic also can reduce underage drinking by ensuring sales are only made to those of legal drinking ages. Age. It's basically predicted to hit $1 within the next few years. Different coins have different variations of when that will happen. You can see right here, Crypto Ground in-house has it about $1.15 in 5 years, and then Wallet Investor says it won't reach $1 quite by 2025. These links are below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment. I like comments. Tell me your coins. Tell me you don't like Civic. Tell me you do like Civic. Tell me you think this is a good idea for a project. Maybe you don't think this will catch on. Maybe you don't think people will want to use a digital form of identification. I think it's a hot topic. I think it'll be something cool. So in the last week, Civic up 35%. You can buy this on Coinbase. Easy. Coinbase is easy to use. It's a good place for beginners. This isn't a bad coin to look at. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. First ever anonymous age verifying beer vending machine in partnership with Anheuser-Busch InBev. And this is where we're talking Civic verifies the age, you get a beer. With over 190 countries and respective ID documents out there, it's hard to know them all. What's more, we give decision-making power to people who are often unqualified to deal with the complexities of ID verification. They are the chosen gatekeepers and let people into bars, clubs, casinos, and allow people to purchase age-restricted products like alcohol. There are solutions out there that can add technology to the decision, but they are centralized, arguably insecure, and they can at any time decide to misuse the data that they collect. The identity ecosystem and the Civic wallet. Since its inception, Identity.com has focused on delivering a decentralized platform which opens up access to on-demand, secure identity verification. Identity.com is designed to connect users, requesters, and validators around the world with reusable identity attestations on the blockchain and an ecosystem powered exclusively by Civic CVC tokens. With reusable attestations, individuals, companies, and other entities are empowered to interact more easily and safely in the digital world. Identity.com provides the framework and transactional rails for an innovative blockchain-based approach to sharing elements of identity. This model allows for the efficient and secure verification of previously validated personal identifiable information, PII, by third parties without the need to share the underlying PII between those parties, leaving the user in control over their personal data. The ecosystem is designed to incentivize participation by trustworthy identity verification providers known as the validators, which verify the identity of a person or business known as a user. Validators may include financial institutions, government entities, and others. Validators stamp the issued identification verification approval on the blockchain in the form of a record known as an attestation. Parties known as requesters, which are service providers seeking to authenticate the identity of a user, may leverage the identity validation work of validators at lower ongoing cost. And here's a block diagram. It's a token-based API, Civic wallet, and I look forward. Identity.com will continue to build out our network ecosystem, including new validators, new requesters, and more. Additionally, we are beginning to develop the roadmap of our next generation business use cases. An exciting excited to share more with you. Our ecosystem will continue to gain momentum as Civic Wallet grows within the marketplace. The marketplace blockchain Ethereum. The most famous smart contract platform is Ethereum, which enables the execution and transparent, immutable record keeping of transactions on the blockchain. We choose Ethereum over other platforms due to its popularity and Turing-complete programming language. CVC token is a native token of Identity.com platform. It combines accessibility and privacy when it uses a medium of exchange and incentivization within the ecosystem. And then it's split by thirds between, the total supply is 1 billion, with a third of it to reserve for community incentives. A third of it has sold in the token sale of 2017, and the remaining third will be retained by Civic. The white paper is here, and token behavior model is here. Smart contracts, escrow smart contract, identity validator registry smart contract, ontology smart contract, pricing smart contract, and upgradable proxies and smart contract. Marketplace smart contracts will continue to evolve as the ecosystem adds functionality. By design, we have constructed an upgradable proxy that allows ecosystem participants to interact with a single static smart contract address endpoint and not worry about contract updates and additions. Here is your abstraction layer, automation layer. Identity.com is a product of Identity Technologies Incorporated, a non-profit organization to promote social welfare that will create a world where individuals and organizations freely access decentralized identity verification services on demand. The product identity verification ecosystem trades in attestations marked as blockchain transactions to verify credentials. Identity.com does not trade in personal information. This increases security, focuses on privacy, and enables a decentralization. And we talked some of this about the requesters. Here's a wallet, issue request, presentation. Application of standards, and its types of verifiable credentials: anonymous, email, phone, national and international ID, corporate and NGO IDs, accredited investor status, current address. Marketplace overview: on-demand, secure, and accessible identity verification services powered by blockchain technology and governed by the CVC tokens. Use cases for requesters, validators, and for users. And here's a little bit. The ecosystem is designed to incentivize participation by trustworthy identity verification providers, validators, requesters, and users. And they've been around for a really long time, and we'll talk about a little bit over the years. So in 2017, we saw Civic and Prism. All of these links are below. Civic grows identity verification ecosystem by allocating millions in tokens to strategic partners. Some of these partners include all of this right in here. And this is 2018. Oh no, 17. Still 2017. 2018. Civic and Menlo One partners with Civic Technologies to bring secure, trusted digital identity tools to the Menlo One ecosystem. Okay. Blockchain trends for 2021, and this is why all of this is important and why I expect it to grow. Blockchain market size will grow exponentially. This is almost a given at this point. COVID-19 will further accelerate blockchain transactions and transition. I read somewhere, and I couldn't find the article. I'll look for it, maybe share it in another video, that the COVID-19 lockdown increased the transition to digital currencies, cryptocurrency, blockchain technologies, fintech, disruptive technologies, advanced those by years of what was predicted had there not been COVID-19 pandemic, lockdown, and so on. So these things are advancing exponentially because people are using them now more and more just because of the case of the world, the circumstances of the world as it is right now. Long-term strategic projects will be put on hold due to the volatility of COVID. Corporates need to accelerate their digital transformation. Globally, 30% of projects will make it into production. Private permission blockchains will dominate. China will make the fastest progress in blockchain game and will continue this role. Blockchain is taking China to the next level, which is well beyond the present reach of other global market players. The banking and financial sector further dominates the market, and growing DLT offers non-traditional financial institutions. They will be triggered by a growing number of corporates, but also consumers that are going more into online blockchain-based mode of transactions and financial services. These groups nowadays have more non-bank options delivered by institutions ranging from non-bank lenders to cryptocurrency-based banks to fully decentralized DeFi services. And number 10, DeFi. That is going to be huge. And then 11 is zero knowledge proofs. 12, cryptocurrencies may reach all-time highs. We know this is already starting to happen. Crypto fraud is rising. When there's money to be made, there's always somebody looking to scam or fraud you. Do your own research, invest wisely, and look out for scams. CBDC projects will accelerate. We made an entire video about this just a few days ago. And countries that are looking to do CBDCs and digital currencies, and governments will tighten regulations related to fintech. And we'll probably see more on that. I believe the XRP Ripple thing starts on February 15th. We'll see how that goes. But there you go. That's the state of the world. Civic and identity, bringing your identity to a digital world where you don't have to show your ID, do a KYC for every single thing that you do. That offers consumer value, and people will want to use that. So I see Civic as a good potential project at a $163 million market cap. It could easily reach $1 billion with adoption. So what is that? That's a 10x easy right there. And the sky's the limit depending on where they go. So Civic on identity. We'll see you next time.